say it with me like face it. Settle down, you know I'm the one, just face it. None of y'all can stop me, say it with me like, yeah, 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 face it. Yeah, 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 face it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ay, light stepping when I'm walking like I'm Billie Jean. Red jacket, it's a thriller when I'm on the scene. Paddock on my wrist, now I'm ahead of things. Ain't no time to slow it down, I'm on the better things. Bust it down, that's a watch, huh? Not a sound, you a knob, huh? When I touch down, it's a problem. And you know it's do or die, it ain't an option. Ay, 6 chains like I'm Kumo. I'm a heavyweight, got my pockets on sumo. Kick game judo, 6 rings, you know. Ain't a thing you know I'm heating up, boy, I'm too cold.
Face it, yeah, don't hit me on the phone like face it. None of y'all can stop me, say it with me like face it. Settle down, you know I'm the one, just face it. None of y'all can stop me, say it with me like, yeah, 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 face it. Yeah, 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 face it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, look, way too drippy, yeah, I make it look easy. Hands too sticky by the mall, yeah, believe me. Pull up to the julep, need a dog, don't tease me. Now they see me shining, dog, it could get dangerous. Need a ring on each finger. One for each friend turn stranger. Cause once they see the money, they gon' change up. But I got 6 chains like I'm Kumo. I'm a heavyweight, got my pockets on sumo. Kick game judo, 6 rings, you know. Ain't a thing you know I'm heating up, boy, I'm too cold.
Face it, yeah, don't hit me on the phone like face it. None of y'all can stop me, say it with me like face it. Settle down, you know I'm the one, just face it. None of y'all can stop me, say it with me like, yeah, 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 face it. Yeah, 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 face it. Yeah, 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 face it.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, I was building on a lecture. Verses coming daily under pressure. Working on the plot and the scheme. The true style trademark is at the edge of your dreams. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze cut, freeze up, straight dropping the chills. I'm talking taking over pieces and shares. A ball big sky high. Check the movement is here. Yeah. It's one heart, one shot. Now the future is yours. Go. Turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula and chemistry. Your memories spark and motivate and make the industry shake. We put the bars in the brakes. I'm talking one chance at best, yes. Painting pictures for the culture, keep the brushes fresh. Flip the cover with the drummer, passion never rests. Freedom is a teacher under pressure, now we blessed. See, I was so close for the goal. There's one art, one shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah. It's one art, one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
Two cutters through the middle. Ardia for 3.
Well, we're down to the pointy end of the season now as we welcome you to Blake Park, the home of the Mount Maunganui Marlins, for the second Baywide Women's Premier Semi-Final of 2026. The regular season has done its job. The top 4 have earned their place, and now it's simple. Win today and you're through to next week's grand final. Lose and the season comes to an end. Mount Maunganui have been outstanding all year, finishing at the top of the competition after a consistently impressive campaign. They've combined a powerful forward pack with exciting backs, and when they get quick ball, they're one of the most dangerous attacking sides in Bay of Plenty. Players like Sophie Fisher have lit up the competition this season, and they'll once again be key figures this afternoon. Standing opposite them is a determined Rangataua side who have thoroughly earned their place in the semi-finals. They finished 4th on the ladder, but don't let that fool you. This is a team that loves the physical side of the game, competes hard for the full 80 minutes, and won't be intimidated by the occasion of the opposition. The last time these two sides met here at Blake Park, Mount come away with a convincing 43-5 victory, but finals rugby has a way of wiping the slate clean. The pressure is different, the intensity rises another level, and every player knows that one big play, one crucial turnover, or one moment of brilliance can be the difference between playing for a championship and finishing your season. Mount will be looking to make home advantage count here at Blake Park, while Rangataua will arrive believing they can cause the upset and book themselves a place in next week's final. There's a fantastic atmosphere building around the ground this afternoon. Finals rugby always brings something extra, and with two passionate clubs ready to leave everything out on the field, we're set for what promises to be a terrific contest. One thing's for certain, by the end of the next 80 minutes, one of these teams will have punched their ticket to the Baywide Women's Premier Grand Final next week. Team lists will be coming your way shortly, so settle in and enjoy what should be a cracking afternoon of finals rugby, brought to you by Local Gecko Productions, sponsored by the one and only DDL Goodrick Contracting. Here we have the Rangataua starting lineup. Number 1, we've got Tiranui. And the number 2, we've got Rere Nui, Thompson, Gardner, Spence. You've got Irvine, Seali, Lee Cooker, Smith, Miho, Tawhai, Williams, Dawson, Walker and Riranui. That's your starting 15 for today. As we look to the bench, you've got Jay Cooper, you've also got Sanders, Hura, Tahere and Riranui. That is your Rangataua team to take the field today here for the semi-final. The favourites, the home club, the Mount Marlins. In jersey number 1, you've got Curtis. Jersey number 2, you've got Corsi. Number 3, VC. Number 4, Grutendorf. Number 5, Fraser. That's your type 5 for today. And the number 17 jersey, Toma Laui. And the number 7 jersey, Mala Isalia. Number 6 jersey, Mataro. And the number 10 jersey, Kingi, Mulling, Walron, Poku, Murray, Tamati. That is your starting 15 for today. As we look to the bench, you've got Boj, Fisher, Haleleval, Carroll, Tugotugorua, Garcia Garcia, and for the 22 jersey, Lily Collier. And that is both teams to take field today here for the semi-final at Blake Park. Referees Roy Rangi, Ben Rickard, Darren Morsey, and your TMO for today, Adam Wilkinson. Mount Marlins just lining up to the left here, looking very, very excited for a big clash here today at the one and only sunny Blake Park. Weather today, we're looking very sunny with a bit of cloud. 16 degrees, a little bit cool. However, it will warm up towards we roll on into this great game that we've got here today. On our other semi-final, we've got Nongataha taking on Ruatoki. That is set to be a cracker game. That is the 2v3 on the table. Rangataua still to come to the tunnel. Must be having a few more words of wisdom, a few handshakes, getting pumped for the semi-final. Both teams now just waiting at the tunnel, waiting for referee to get them onto the field. Looking like Rangataua playing left to right, Mount going right to left. And here they come to the field, the 2026 semi-final between the Mount Maunganui Marlins and Rangataua. Rangataua to kick off here to get us underway for the semi-final. Both teams looking very, very locked in here for the semi-final. And we're underway for the 2026 Baywide Premier Women's semi-final. Rangataua with the kick. Oh, just through the back of the legs there. Mount looking to get to the edge. Rangataua with a very good kick off there, pushing it inside the 22. Mount still with ball in hand. Good carry there. Over that advantage line. Snap back there for the Mount. Mount looking like they're going to run it outside their 22. Snap back. As I say that, they look to clear. Good kick there from the Mount. Great kick. Great kick there from the Mount. That's what you want. They're patient inside the 22. Had a couple of pods. And they managed to clear. Great clearing kick there from the Mount. They'll be happy with that. Oh, Mount secure the turnover here at the line out. Throw just couldn't get to the back there. Good option though, they had no one up at the back. Tip back inside there. Mount looked to go wide. Oh, thumping tackle there from Rangataua. That's how you get off the line. She picked out her defender and she nailed. Great work there from Rangataua. We'll look in the replay here. Scrum feed here to Rangataua. Great tackle there. I believe it was the number 8. Great tackle. Causing that turnover. Rangataua will look to play with ball here. Mount with a good push there. Rangataua able to keep the ball in hand. Oh, we got an intercept. Great read there from the Mount. It is the number 14 of Murray. She read it like a book. Gets the intercept and she bangs 5 on the board for the Mount Maunganui Marlins. Opens up their scoring to 5-0 here in the semi-final. Here in our replay, just straight like that. Wheels, dots over for 5 points to start us off for today's semi-final. Great work there from Murray. Flags go up, and that pushes our score out to 7 points to 0. The Mount lead here 4 minutes into the first half of the semi-final. Mount with the ball in hand, Sean Carey still going, just gets tackled there on the 40. Referee's got advantage here in favour of the Mount. Mount wanting to explore that edge again. Sean Carey there from the loose forward. Referee calls advantage over the Mount. Are just getting very good territory here. Every carry just up and over that advantage line. Nice tip in the inside there. She's still going. Can they stop her? No, she's still pumping. Great inside tip there. Managed. Ooh. Just gives it off. Forward pass. Referee says nope. Forward pass. As we look at the replay here, strong carry there. Great tip inside there from the 8. Unfortunately, forward pass. Maybe going to ground could have been the better option there. Mount will still be happy here to have a scrum deep inside the 22. Let's see what Rangataua will do here. Good scrum there from both teams. They look to go blind. Big clearance kick there from Rangataua. Can they find the touchline? No. Scooped up there from the number 15. Ooh. Around the outside. She backs her speed. Little kick back in. Maybe too deep. Ooh, just too deep there. Good option. If it just held up, might have been in her favour a little bit more. Yeah, just a little too deep there on the replay. Scrum here to Rangataua. Third scrum of the match. The last two looking very strong. Both teams very, very good first shunt. Mount might just have the edge over them here. Just as I said before, Mount with the big shunt here. And the referee, penalty turnover here. Great work from the Mount there. They won the first shunt, won the second shunt, and just got that turnover. Look at the work here from the forwards. Rangataua just couldn't deal with the pressure. Great work there from the Mount. Massive scrum. Mount want to line out here. Let's see what they do. Do they play it off the top? Do they look for a drive? Off the top they go. Look like a big carry here from the 8. Great tackle though from the 10. They look for the snap. The 11 goes again. Getting very close to that line. Rangataua's defense so very sharp here in the 22. Let's see if they can hold them off. Great tackle. Turnover. No. Nice tip there to the 18 again. Ball at the back here for Mount. They look to explore the edge. Great defense though from Rangataua. Thumping tackle there. Ball at the back still for the Mount. Mount are doing very well to just be patient here, build phases, and hopefully they'll find a gap in the defense. They look to pick and go. Another pick and let go. Rangataua look like they're over the ball, and the referee's giving them advantage. Look at that, great work there from Rangataua. Look to clear. Referee's happy to play on here, advantage over. Mount through the line. Great offload. Ball in hand. Oh no. Forward pass. Great work there from the referee to get in position and call that. Mount looked very strong though. Found a hole back that manages to get the offload, but just forward pass. Great work there though from the Mount. Scrum feed here to Rangataua. Mount's last scrum being a very good pushover, looking very strong. Let's see what they've got here for this scrum. Mount look to push again. Great work there from Rangataua to get the ball to the back. Passes it to the middle. Oh! Manages to regain that. That's very lucky there from the Mount. Great line defense and defense there from Rangataua. Great pass. Let's see what she can do. She backs her speed. Rangataua just too strong. Manages to get her over the line. Great defense there from Rangataua. Mount still looking very strong with ball in hand, especially on those edges. Back to her speed, but Rangataua's defense was just better on that occasion.
The line, you need the line. The line.
Referee says no, not straight throw there. Free kick here to the Mount. Quick taps the option. Mount will say we'll carry it through the middle. Great draw and pass. Unfortunately, just a knock on there. Mount looking very promising when they got the ball in hand. It's just those last few passes. As we can see here, great overlap. Great draw and pass here from the 15. Just didn't go to hand. They need to sharpen up those last two passes. And I'm sure they'll catch themselves with many points on the board today. Live score for semi-final 2. Nungata versus Ruatoki 0-0 in that game. Our score for today, 7 points to 0. 30 minutes played in this first half. Great work there from the Mount. Rangataua still with the ball at the back. Great work there from Rangataua. They look to explore the edge. Steps back in. Great decision making there. Finds support. Good carry there. She goes again. She got to her feet. Great awareness there just to see the hole in front. Short ball there. Ooh. Manages to get it offload. Rangataua with their first kind of glimpse of ball in hand. Advantage here for Rangataua. They look to play wide. Oh, good carry there from Rangataua down the edge. Looking very promising now that they've got ball in hand. Let's see if Mount's defense can hold them off. Another advantage here. He says the turnover was fine, but we'll come back for the first advantage. Gecko was fine, however, just lost the feet at the end. Rangataua look to go to touch, trust the line out, play off some set piece. Good kick there. Line out just outside the 22. Rangataua with the feed. To the front they go. Ooh, not straight again. Both lineouts being not straight. Obviously the wind might be a big part in today's game. Quick tap again. Great tackle there from Rangataua. Was she over the ball? Unfortunately not. Mount looked to play to the right. Good carry there, up and over that advantage line. Strong carry there through the middle from the pod. Look to snap. Mountain doing very well here just to get every carry over that advantage line. Turn Rangataua around. Play out the back. Ball just doesn't go to hand. And we've got a knock on. Rangataua turn it over though. Referee says nope, no advantage. We'll come back here for the scrum. Yeah, ball just doesn't go to hand. Looked up and then the ball spills out the front. Unfortunate mistake there from the Mount. Big shunt there from the Mount. Rangataua still managed to get the ball at the back. Referee says no, knock on. Nerves probably playing a big part in today's game. Obviously playing in a semi-final, there is nerves, you know, all of that stuff. We are only 20 minutes into this game. Both teams just making small errors and just can't finish off on those edges. But I'm sure once we get into the thick of this game, those nerves will go, adrenaline will take over, and we'll play some very good running footy. Scrum here to come for the Mount. Midfield scrum. Let's see what the Mount do here. They go blind or they play the open side. They look very strong on those edges. Open side they go. She back her speed. Big fend here. She goes around the outside. She's beaten one. She's beaten two. Rangataua just pull her up on her tracks. Good strong carry though, just over the 40. Still pumping. Ball at the back. They'll have to crash in the middle. Bring that defense in. Oh, slight knock on there at the back of this ruck. Picked it up, took her eyes off it. Just a slight knock on. Look at the carry there. Great work there from the Mount. Yes, great call there from the referee. As you can see, just that tight head prop for Rangataua. Drops the knee to the ground. Good call there from the referee. Mount very lucky there, applying a lot of pressure at the scrum time. As you can see there in the replay, just drops her knee. Mount applying a lot of pressure. Here we are, Mount with the ball in hand just outside the 22. Rangataua with the turnover there. Great turnover there from the number 9. Manages to get the offload too. Up and over that 50. Close to the 40 here. Ball at the back here from Rangataua. They've got the tempo on this side. Let's see if they look to play. Through the middle they go. Another turnover here, and she throws it back to her team. Big fin there from the Mount. Steps back off the left foot. Could she go the whole way? Great work there from the 13. Found the gap, and she'll dot over for 5. That is the number 13 for the Mount. Great work there. Found the gap, beat 4 defenders, and puts another 5 on the board there, pushing the score out to 12 points to 0. Great offload there. Good, steps off the left again, bang, off the right, beats 4 defenders and gets another 5 points on the board there for the Mount. Mount looking very strong in the semi-final. However, we are only 22 minutes into the game. As we talked about earlier, any momentum shift can play a big part on the score today. Flags are up. Another 2 points added. The Mount pushing the lead out of 14 points to 0. Rangataua was still looking very promising when they got ball in hand. They just need to be better at clearing those rucks. You know, Mount have managed to get a couple of turnovers there that have led to obviously the try that we've just had. I'd like to see Rangataua explore the edges a bit more because they do look very strong out there.
Yeah, I got 16 as well.
Rangataua to kick off here, left to right. Mount just letting it bounce a few too many times maybe. Nope, they'll say we'll carry it though. But an even better tackle there from Rangataua. Can they get her out? Nope, she manages to stay in, gets to ground. Ball at the back there. Mount will carry. Maybe a turnover here for Rangataua. Referee says no. Hands off it. Carrying through the middle of the mount. Doing well to play outside their 22. Looks to hit the pocket. Looks to clear. Great kick. Maybe on the full. Yes, taken back inside the 22. She knew as soon as she kicked it. She said, oh, yep, that one's on the full. Hard luck there for the mount. Yeah, as you can see, she's just a bit upset there. As soon as she kicked it, she knew. But hey, that's all right. They'll bounce back from this. Look to go to the front again. Referee's happy to play on from this one. Penalty, high tackle. Rangataua with the penalty, probably about 15 metres out from the try line here. Let's see what they look to do. Yeah, they'll kick to the corner. Good jumper at the front there. See if they can get up to the front, get a maul going, and hopefully dot over and get some points on the scoreboard for the semi-final. Mount need to have very good discipline down here. You don't want to give away too many penalties. Yep, to the front they go. Managed to hold the ball. Maul is formed. Ball at the back there. Yes, you can't do that. Mount very lucky to get away with that. They had a jumper up the front too. Good contest. Rangataua secure the ball, but we've got a knock on just at the back of the maul there. Mount will have the feed into the scrum. As you can see, straight to ground there. She then picks it up and tries to join the maul again. Referee says no, we'll have a scrum. Mount feed here, probably 5 metres out from the try line. Oh, big long pass out the back. Can she get out of her try line? She does well to get out of the try line. Great work there from the Mount. No, referee says great turnover there from Rangataua. Great picture over the ball. Look at that. Throws it to ground, gets over. Great work there from the number 1 for Rangataua. Manages to get a turnover. Rangataua hunting for 5 points on the board. You can see the number 10 there, just moving them around the field. Do they get over? Nope, just short. They'll pick and go again. And that's a try. Rangataua gets some points on the board for the semi-final here. Great work there from Rangataua. They were patient. As you can see, just at the back there, joins with her mate, pick and goes, gets low and gets over and manages to get some points on the board. That is number 17 of Irvine. Great work there from Rangataua.
Turn on the camera, you're freezing. Oh, is that for you too? Is your camera frozen too? No.
Sorry folks, a little bit of a technical difficulty here. Great work though from Rangataua. They were patient. Despite having the turnover at the line out, they managed to get a penalty turnover there. Great work there from the number 1. And then Rangataua are able to get 5 points on the board. They needed that. Crucial 5 points, especially to keep in the fight for the semi-final. Mount still looking very promising.
sail away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, this a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. It's a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck.
Still music. And we're back. Sorry about that. Whānau at home, but you haven't missed much. We are back now live here. 35 minutes into the first half. 4.5 minutes to play. Mount still with the lead. 14 points to 7. Scrum feed here on the 40. Referee says nope. Early push. Rangataua here with an even stack, both sides. Will they go left, will they go right? Let's see if they can find an edge, maybe get over for another 5 points before this half ends. Both teams will be looking to score, be very crucial to go into the break, either with a closer gap or the lead. Good carry, 9-10 combo there. Little chip through here. Great chase there from Rangataua, picked up there though from the Mount. Great scramble there. Edge to edge. You know, this 11's got the pace. Big kick down. Great kick there for the Mount. Mount just not looking flustered, you know. They've got a bit of patience. They're not looking nervous, and they're just trusting their processes. Managing to play outside their 22 and just be good all around the park today. However, Rangataua are still looking very strong. Last team to score. Look to go to the front again. Secure it. Balls at the back. Strong midfield crash there from Rangataua. Then an even better clean out there. Balls at the back. They look to play with a bit of tempo. She gets to her feet. Referee says no. Not today. Holding on. Great work there from the number 8 for the Mount. She's been outstanding all day today. Manages to get her second turnover of the match. Great work. Great touch finder there. Giving them an attacking scrum. 40 metres to the line. Live score for the semi-final 2. Rangataua with a strong lead. 12 points to 0 over Ruatoki. Knock on there. Double knock on. Rangataua will have a feed here. About a minute and a half to play in this first half. Let's see what Rangataua can do here before they go into the break. Rangataua doing well at the scrum just to hold it. Ball at the back. Cut around the back. Great cut out pass there. Oh, unfortunately just a knock on. Slight knock on there. Nerves still playing a part into this game. Maybe the Mount will have the final say here as we go into the break. Scrum just outside the 22. Ball at the back. First 5 now. Dummy cut. Little tip there to the 12. Strong carry, however, Rangataua did very good defence. Cut out pass here to the 14. Backs herself off the left, off the right. She's still going. Pass back in there to the 15. Great work there from the Mount. All started with a cut out pass out wide. The number 14 stepped off the left, stepped off the right, and gave a tip back in there to the number 15 of Tamati. Great try there. Look at this. Great cut out ball. The 14. Bang, off the left, off the left. Off the left again, and gives a nice tip ball there to the 15. She manages to push the lead out as they go into the break. The number 15 there of Tamati. Great work there from the Mount. Looking very strong with ball in hand. Conversion successful. That's 3 from 3 today, pushing out the score 21 points to 7 as they go into the halftime break. Whānau at home, go get a drink, go get something to eat. We are ready for the second half of this semi-final. It is sure to be a cracker.
When it's midnight, keeping it tight. If a nigga wanna go to a war, it can get dark, but we stay bright. Coming like a night, it's on sight. If I touch my sleeve, niggas round there wanna disagree when it's clear that I'm speaking facts. Man like me, you know I'm proactive. Never gonna stop till I see the big man's on flats.
Hop on the front door, it's like midnight. Don't lose your grip, cause you might fall out again. Off-white whip, need for speed. I'm not switching the lane. Pick up the pace, go like that, and we're back to the base.
Back to the base. Back to the base. How I can never act. Been trying to stack up racks on racks. Boys in the back wearing all black, staying on track. Better chef show you good, and that's on me. Out here getting letting this be. If you work for the devil, better retreat. Coming too icy, coming too clean. Could never move shady, ain't no feet.
Shotgun, London, what's the outcome? You know, I'm a madman, just can't stick to the program. Raise up the heat, keeping the tension, shifting the gear to a different dimension. Red light, speed up, take off. Hop on the front door, it's like midnight, 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 midnight. Don't lose your grip, cause you might fall out again. Off-white whip, need for speed. I'm not switching the lane. Pick up the pace, throw like that, and we're back to the base.
Back to the base. Back to the base.
Back to the base. Back to the base.
Back to the base.
Back to the base.
Yeah. Back to the base.
Back to the base.
Kia ora whanau, we are back for the second half of the 2026 Premier Women's Semi-Final. All we have left is 40 minutes. That 40 minutes will be a cracker. That 40 minutes will also decide who finishes their season today and who walks into next week playing the final. Mount Maunganui here with the lead, 21 points to 7. Both coaches will be having a lot to say at halftime. However, it is all up to the players now. 40 minutes left of footy. The referee's about to get us underway. Let's see who will play in next week's final. And we're underway. Mount kick left to right. Great take on the full there from Rangataua. Strong carry there from Rangataua. However, the Mount look like they're on there. No, off her feet. Great awareness just to get back. Release the ball. Look to play the same way. Great support there from Rangataua. They've got some space here to see what they can do. Great pass. Goes back inside to her support. Great awareness. Ball at the back here for Rangataua. Great pushback tackle there from the Mount. That's how you do it. Great work there. And the referee says penalty 2. Turnover. Pushed her back 10 metres and secures a turnover. Look at this. Great work there from the Mount, and then straight over the ball gets the turnover. Mount will be stoked to come out of the second half with that great start there from the Mount. Good kick here. See what Mount can do here with the feed into the line out. Their set piece has been looking strong all day. Overthrow, but Mount still managed to keep the ball in hand. They look to go wide. Edge to edge. One more pass. Steps back in. She's strong off the left foot. Oh, manages an offload too. Mount storming close to this line. Passes it back in. Back to the middle. Forwards will say, nah, we'll just carry it. Give us something to work off. Turnover there. Referee awards the penalty. Great defense there from Rangataua Two players strong over that board. Perfect pitch. A referee rewards them. Great work there from Rangataua. The live score for semi-final 2. Nongataha with the lead, 29 points to 0 over Ruatoki at half-time. Mount finishing up top of the table. If they do get the win here, they'll also have a home final next weekend. First knock on there from the Mount. Second one from Rangataua. Rangataua have the throw in. As you can see, just bounces off the top there. If she had got that, I'm sure she would have dived close to that line. Great scrum there from Rangataua. Look at that, little dummy. Ooh! Rangataua still with the ball in hand. Great line defense there from the Mount. They got up, applied pressure. That's not what Rangataua will want. Good strong carry though. They look to go wide. Turnover here for the Mount. Maybe a counter. No, penalty here. They look to play with some tempo. Quick tap, thumping tackle. Ooh. Maybe the off. I hope referee's happy to play from there. Referee calls backwards. Through the middle she goes. She finds the hole. Can she go the weight? Oh, great defense there. Maybe a knock on too. Rangataua with the ball in hand. Great cover defense there from the fullback. Referee says nope, no advantage. Great work there from the 7. She saw the number 4 of Rangataua move across. The gap opened up and she just carried. Great defense there though from the Rangataua team. Hopefully that fullback's alright. Big Mahita, Local Gecko Productions bringing you this live stream today, and also the other semi-final sponsored by DDL Contracting. Cheers to the team there. DDL Goodrick Contracting, sorry. I'm going to tell we have the scrum here. Wonder if they'll look to clear, maybe play it out. Just a reminder too, how good is the team Local Gecko Productions? They are also bringing you the Steamers game next Friday at Katikati. That will be a cracker game, and that will be live via Local Gecko Productions, the one and only, the best. Five minutes gone here in the second half. Mount have come up very, very strong. However, Rangataua still, when they've got ball in hand, they look good. Both teams, their defense has been sharp today, and that's what gets you into semi-finals, and that's what wins you semi-finals. Good to see her back up on her feet, going on the sideline. Great covered defense there. Unfortunate for the injury, but she's played unreal all day today. Feed here to Rangataua, deep inside the 22. Great grubber kick there. Have they got the chase? If not, it will go to touch. Great clearance there. That's exactly where you want to line up. Great work there from Rangataua. Very patient. Awarded with the line out there. Nice grubber. Free kick here, not straight. Look to tap. Good carry. She's still going. Just stopped outside the 50-metre mark there. Rangataua will need some points on the board early if they want to stay in the fight. Great defence there though from the Mount. Rangataua still being patient with ball in hand. They look to snap back. Good tip there. Ooh. Maybe a hand to it there from the Mount. Yes, penalty. Deliberate knockdown. Mount looking very strong. They brought on the number 21 of Tahiti, and she's bringing some good stuff right there. Great little tip ball. She'll bring some energy. Let's see if she can get them down there and get some points on the board. Rangataua with the line out just on the 22 here. They've had a strong front lifter and jumper all game. Let's see if they look to go to the front again. Keep the ball in hand. Yep, front's the option. Great work. They go to maul. They've engaged. Ooh, referee says no. It's a little score update. Mount with the lead, 28 points to 7. Interesting call there. Wonder if we can just get a replay on that line out. Scrum here for the Mount. Rangataua come into the second half with a great push here. No. Referee says no. And maybe just the one there, just boring in. They look like they've got a good shunt on. They've swung the momentum here. But referee says no, you didn't stay square. Good spotting there from the referee. Good kick there from the Mount. They'll be happy to play up there. See what the Mount do here at the line out. They'll go to the middle, I'm guessing. Front's the call. Referee's happy to play on with that one. Wide's the call. See what Rangataua can do here on defense. Kicks it straight into the player. Line out there. Mount will have the feed. Great awareness, looks to go wide. Great patience there from the 21 of Tahiti. Manages just to get in front of that ball. Ooh, just tackled. Didn't manage to get the border foot. The referee's playing advantage. No advantage here. They'll have the knock on. Great work there from the Mount. Just snuck up on her. Got her from behind. Manages to get a scrum just on the 40 there. Big shunt here from Rangataua. They get the tight head. Great work there. The momentum has shifted in the second half. Rangataua looking very good at that scrum now. Maybe a turnover. Yes, great work there from the Mount. Get over. Good pitcher. Gets the turnover. They'll look to play wide. Kick through there. Just put to ground there. Maybe another turnover. Yes. Great work there from the Mount. Very, very sharp at those rucks. About 4 turnovers in this match so far. Great awareness, good pitches, good, strong body position. They managed to secure another turnover. Look at the work there. Great stuff there from the Mount. 13 minutes into the second half. Mount with the comfortable lead, 28 points to 7. However, it is a semi-final. Anything can happen. To the front they go again. They just need to be patient here. Wind down that clock, keep the ball in hand. I said Rangataua can't score if they haven't got the ball in hand. Great defense though. Look to snap. Carry through the middle. Good tip there. Great hole run. Mount just pumping the legs and she goes through. Way to work. Didn't give up, pumped the legs and manages to get over, putting another 5 on the board there for the Mount, pushing up the lead. 33 points to 7. Look at this. Very strong carry. Breaks 1, breaks 2, breaks 3 and still gets over the line. Great work there from the number 6. I haven't got her name on my team sheet, but congratulations to her. Great try there. And the flags are up, pushing out the score, 35 points to 7. Mount are doing very well just to keep the pressure on, score points, and just create that pressure via the scoreboard. Mount are doing well, just applying pressure, starving them of the ball. You know, a score like this is very hard to come back with. However, we still got 25 minutes to play in the second half. Anything is possible. Deep kick there. The Mount let it bounce. Carry up the middle. Carry back. Managed to get the pass off. However, Rangataua, good pressure here. Let's see if they can hold it. They've got options out to that left-hand side. Mount are happy to play it outside their 22. Great kick there from the Mount. Maybe carried back though. Oh, got the bounce. Great work there from the Mount. They were patient. They managed to get it off the boot. Bounces out to touch. Line out there on the 50. Mount will be very happy with that. If Rangataua want to stay in the fight here, they're going to need some points very, very soon. Oh, great work there. Tips out the back. Looks to go wide. She breaks the line. Has she got the pace? One-on-one here. And she goes around the outside. Passes it back in. Turnover here from the Mount. Great carry though. Manages to get it back. Pass on the offload. However, Mount with ball in hand. Great patience. They'll carry and then maybe look to clear. Kick through there. Just referee says nope, no advantage. We'll come back here. An offside maybe? In front of the kicker. Rangataua's ball. Look at the replay here. She found the hole. She backed herself. And she said, I'll take you on around the outside. And even manages to flick it back in there. Just doesn't go to hand. However, Rangataua will have the penalty here. Kicker in front. Very close to the try line here, about 10 metres out. Like I said before, Rangataua needs some points on the board very, very soon if they want to stay in the fight. Knock on advantage, Rangataua with the ball in hand. Big carries through the middle, they just need a little bit lower. Still under advantage. Look to go blind, find a hole there, nothing though. Can she get over? She gets very close. Mount's defense just too strong though by the looks of it. Ball at the back. They can't get this white line fever. They just need to be patient. Referee's laying down. No, at the back it is. Great positioning there from the referee. And they get over and that is a try. Great work there for Rangataua. Managed to get another 5 on the board, pushing the score 35 points to 12. Look at the positioning there from the referee. And then manages to get over. Low, strong carry there. Is that her second one for the day? Might be. I didn't catch a number there. This is maybe what Rangataua needed if they want to stay in the fight. We're at the 60-minute mark now. 20 to play in the second half of the semi-final. Mount just need to keep their foot on the throat. Rangataua need more points. If they can get down there, they are more than likely to score. Great work from them today. Flags go up, pushing out the score. 35 points to 14. Nice deep kick there. Good take though for Rangataua. They want to get deep inside that 22 and get some more points on the board. Close that gap up. Penalty here for Rangataua. This is what the Mount don't need. Their discipline needs to be sharp in this last 20 if they want to save it. Rangataua have come out in the second half firing. They've managed to spin the momentum around. They've started winning their scrums. They've won all their lineouts. They just need to get deep inside that 22 and get some more points on the board. Let's see if they can work their way there. Ooh, knock on there. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Mount get out of jail free there. Just couldn't keep it in hand. Like I said before, Rangataua having a strong scrum in this second half. Maybe they could get a tight hit on this scrum. Mountain get the ball to the back. They look to play. Back door. Out wide. Gets it to the winger. She's got pace. They look to snap. They've got the numbers. Good pass there. Can she go the whole way? Oh, thumping tackle though. Just brought down, just on the 22 there. Mount still with the ball in hand. Through the middle she goes. Can she go the whole way? She passes it back in. No. Penalty. Ruck form, maybe in front of the ball. Maybe. I haven't quite seen that. Here's our replay. Yup, she's in front of the ball. So for you to be able to grab the ball from that ruck, you must be behind the ball. She's in front of it, so therefore she has created herself offside. Great vision there, I believe, from the touch judge. Time on, penalty to Rangataua. Great line out there from Rangataua. Managed to get a lifter up at the back. They'll have a strong carry in the middle and play from there. Now that's a contest. Great work there from both teams. Good tip ball. Just trying to find holes in that defence. Both defence from both teams have been outright unreal today. Yes, advantage there. Offside. Playing with advantage still, just offside at that ruck. No advantage, will come back here for the offside. Finds touch just on the other side of the 40. Like I said before, Rangataua, if they can get inside the 22, they look very promising. They've definitely shifted the momentum in the second half. Overthrow. Mount got the ball in hand now. They look to play down the edge. Mount managing to make some very good meters at that turnover. Playing with some serious tempo. Short little ball in here. Another strong carry there for the Mount. Manages to get an offload too. Pot in the middle. Great defense though from Rangataua. Oh, referee says just high on that one. Number 9 steps and goes. They're there. They've got the catch and go the whole way. The 11. Great work there from the Mount. Played with a bit of tempo. Played with some eyes up footy and they managed to get over for another 5. Great work there for the number 11 of Mulling. Look at that. Just play with some eyes up footy. Nice drawn pass outside. And she's got way too much pace. Great work there for the Mount. Pushing out that lead. Coming into the last 10 minutes of the game. Flags are up and she adds another 2 points. I believe that might be all of her conversions for today are successful. Great work there from the Mount. 42 points to 14 in the semi-final with about 11 minutes to play. Good contestable drop kick there. Mount do very well to secure it under a lot of pressure. Ball at the back here from the Mount. They just need to build phases, get the ball in hand. Bit of soccer there, a couple of knock-ons. First knock-on by the Mount, second by Rangataua. Rangataua will have a feed here into the scrum just outside the 22. Live score for the other semi-final too. Rangataua leading 29 points to 5. Looking like we might have a Mount Maunganui versus Rangataua final at the sunny Mount Maunganui next Sunday. Ball out quick there from the 9. Good wraparound. She keeps the ball in hand. Offload there. Can she go the way? Ball to ground. Mount over. Hands to ground first. Then she went for the ball. Remember, if you're going to have a crack at the ball, you need to be straight on the ball, not on the ground. Tap and go is the call here. Ball at the back here for Rangataua. 9 minutes to play in the second half, and that is all for the semi-final. Can they get over? Advantage, referee says nope, no advantage. Ooh, quick tap wasn't seen there. maybe an offside. Yes, offside call there. There's now 3 penalties here. Tap and go again. Ball at the back. Be patient, they'll get over. Good carry that one. Better defense though. She looks to go, she gives it out wide. The 10 steps back in. Ooh, just pulled up short. Advantage here. She goes over, pulls it just short. Oh, intercept. Referee says no advantage. Coming back for the penalty. Crowd's not liking that. However, we saw the penalty though. Great intercept. If there was no advantage, that would have been a 100-metre try. Mount needs to be very good at their discipline here. They can't give away another. They'll have someone in the bin. Quick tap, here's the option. They want to get over for 5. Ball at the back, goes through. Referee says try. Good work there from Rangataua. We could see it on our screen, however the referee was just on the wrong side, so great work from the touchy. Ball at the back. She sees the line and she's straight over. Great work there from Rangataua to stay in the fight. They haven't given up at all. Great work. Flags are up. Score is 42 points to 21. Mount with the lead here with about 5 minutes to play. Mount will look to just get a turnover, build some phases, and end the second half and get them a home final against Rangataua by the looks of it. But Rangataua say, nah, this isn't over, we're going to have a crack. Turnover here for the Mount. They'll have the last say by the looks of it. And a turnover. The Rangataua have not given up. Great work. They'll look to go quick on the tap. Quick tap's the option. But, just not patient enough. The crowd's happy with that, though. Quick tap. Pass option was there, just a little too deep. About 4 minutes to play. Mount keep the ball in hand. They'll have a crash in the middle. Great carry, she's through again. Great strong carry through the midfield. They've got tempo on their side. Referee's called backwards. Ball out here for the Mount. Carry through the middle there. Ball at the back. Little crossfield kick. Can she regain it? Oh, just an awkward bounce. Great option though. Great vision there from the Mount. Both teams wanting to play till the final whistle. Not long to play here in the semi-final. What a cracker day it's been. What a cracker game of footy. 2 minutes to play here. Over the back they go. Missed the jumper, straight to the stander. Rangataua looking to play with ball. Pass out the back. Straight through, can they get a try? Good speed, puts a kick through. Oh, what have we got here? Advantage here, Rangataua. No, penalty, offside. Quick tap taken here for Rangataua. Great pressure there from Rangataua. Get up the field. Just outside the 22 from the try line. Big long cutout pass. Ball in hand. Big fend. She's got players on her left. She's still going. Gone to ground now, about 10 metres out from the line. Minute and a half to play in the semi-final. They're getting close. Ooh, knock on there. Great defense from the Mount. Manages to hold them up, get a turnover, and force a knock-on error there. Mount will have a scrum 5 metres outside their try line. They'll look to crash and just get rid of it. Great work from the Mount. Their defence today has been outstanding. Big push though from Rangataua. Ball's at the back. They look to play the blind hand side. Gives a fend. Just brought to ground. Referee says nope, knock on. And that is full time here at Blake Park. Mount Maunganui coming away with the win, 42 points to 21. Mount just being too strong for Rangataua. Great work though from Rangataua just to stay in the fight. They didn't give up to the end. Mount Maunganui have booked themselves a home final for next weekend's Premier Women's Final. Big thank you to Local Gecko Productions bringing you this live stream here today, and to DDL Goodrick Contracting. We thank them for their sponsorship. Whānau at home, we thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next week 1 o'clock live here.